Hello comic book fans, it's Wednesday, that means it's comic book day. Not the best of comic book days, but still, I picked up a couple titles that I liked. Let's go into them. First up is Transformers number 56, Titans Return. This is part of the IDW universe, and it's also a prelude to the Revolution storyline, where IDW is trying to combine all the different Hasbro storylines from the different toy figures, say G.I. Joe, Transformers, Micronauts, and put them all in the same cohesive universe. Which this has been done in the past, but I don't think they've done it on this epic of a scale, so it should be interesting to see how this all plays out. It also includes a lot of other titles, some of which I'm not really that familiar with, like ROM and Mask. But the main storyline with the Transformers in this issue is focusing more on the return of a former Prime, Sentinel Prime, and apparently he's not such a nice guy. We've had some flashbacks showing about what happened to Sentinel Prime and how he was killed by Megatron, but we've never really explored the character of who he was. And I've always been very interested to see some of the past stories that took place on Cybertron and how the lineage of the Primes took place. So definitely a good read, especially if you like G.I. Joe and seeing them work with the Transformers. Jim and the Holograms issue number 18. This whole issue almost felt like filler, with the exception of two major things happening. The first thing is that Shayna is finally revealing to her sisters that she was given an internship to leave the country and break up the band. The second big thing is that another band is being brought in as competition for the Misfits and the Holograms. All old school Jim fans already know exactly who this band is, but they're finally making their big introduction in this issue. Next up is Harley Quinn and her gang of Harleys issue number 5. All the different Harleys have their own unique origin, including the villain for this storyline, which happens to be Sin Harley. Her origin story is explored in this issue, and we're given a good explanation as to why she's so crazy and why she's obsessed with Harley. Finally, I got Spider-Man issue number 7. Miles Morales is tied in somewhat to the Civil War storyline. This is exploring a little bit of the background as to why he hasn't really participated too much yet. Kind of, sort of. Miles is going through more of a personal crisis where he's seeing that all the huge epic events going on around him is much more than what he was anticipating. He's also not sure if he should be helping out more or whether or not he should just stay out of the fight altogether. It's kind of cool that Jessica Jones also has a role in this. She was hired by Miles' mom to follow Miles around to try to figure out what's going on with him. And obviously she figured it out, so it's pretty cool that she now knows what's going on with Miles, and she's going to probably be helping him out in the future. That's my comic load for this week. There were a few other issues here and there that I briefly looked at, but nothing that really caught my attention. But what did you get? Did you get any comic books this week? Leave comments down below. That's it for now. Thank you guys for watching me in this video. Be sure to give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, check out my Patreon site when you get a chance, and I'll join you guys in another video very soon. Peace, love, namaste, I'll see you guys later. Peace. You know what would be really cool? If the Back to the Future comic books somehow crossed over in some of these other titles. It would be really awesome to think that maybe Marty McFly and them could go into alternate dimensions, similar to how the Doctor does in the TARDIS, but in this case just go to different universes and have all these altering events taking place. I don't know, I just really think something like that could happen, and I think in the IDW universe, they could do it really well.